Oh, what is this?
Hey, AJ.
Why, there's something new here. Let me try. How about this? Start. Okay.
What?
Let's see. Yeah, this is a new toy. Okay.
This is the new feature.
I think so. I
Immersive.
mean, I never seen this before, so let me. I was going to change the camera, then okay, that's cute.
So
Let's just have this here and see what happens. I think everybody will be surprised when they see this.
So this is the free feature, or you need to pay for it?
I don't know, because my Zoom is a paid version, so I won't know. But I if you ask me to guess, I think it's free.
I see.
Yeah. Let's just try. It's a good pattern interrupt.
Oh, Ricky is joining.
Dang dang. Where is he? Why didn't it appear?
I don't know.
Hey?
Hey,
Why is Vicky not here?
oh,
so I have to. Oh, so I have to do this, Okay.
oh no. But how come Max is like having a circle?
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
not blending in. It's not like
very-
blend in.
yeah.
it's very
If you ask me to guess, I think it's because his computer don't have the green screen feature. Oh yeah, now he have. Ta-da! Is he? Haha.
okay. I see. But
You
my
see, if
face broken, right?
Yeah, because your background, your lighting probably has something to do with it. I just changed my lighting a little. We'll just try in this mode until like ball comes or something. Well, maybe once we start, I'll change back to normal. This is just to try something.
So congratulations, Ricky. See, right?
Yeah. Did you?
No, I didn't join.
Okay. I guess you see the Telegram, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, there's people complaining about the last video, like graduation class, not nobody post the recording or something like that.
Oh, I see.
And then like Dan Lock team keep deleting the post. Like there's people complaining, so they keep deleting the post. So yeah,
I'm not sure because I'm not really spend time on reading all the messages.
I try to read some, but it's like at that kind, like, oh, is he going to be banned or no?
Try not to get banned from Landlord's thing, because if they really want it, they will just ban you off everything. So I try not to get on their bad side. Yeah. Okay, that's weird. I'm actually, why is Bond not here yet? You don't have the Zoom link. Seriously?
Well, let's say you use the previous one, right?
Yeah, it's the same link. I mean, I never change anything. Yeah.
Oh, I think you should change the link title, because every time we click on the link and it shows like the
The fuck? What the fuck? What is this? It's okay. We'll invite you. Okay, we're very good.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
let's see. I just realized this now, like like
Oh my god.
I just realized this like not today, like as in now, because I had a Zoom session on 4 at 4. You see? Not bad, eh?
Oh my god.
Why Ricky become so small now? Let's see what's Anastasia reaction.
To get closer, like the same
Hello.
It seems like
kind of
like
humor.
in interview section.
Interview. Oh my god.
Look, okay, let me invite her as well. Okay?
Oh no.
Is this actually better? Is this actually better? Is this
Yeah.
actually better?
Yeah,
Serious.
like it's not face to face, right? I mean, in ideal situation, we are face to face.
Like, we are customer service, yeah.
Oh, customer service. Oh my god.
Oh.
Telemarketing.
Oh.
Let me see if there's any other background which is suitable. Okay. Oh, there's actually, they say how many people. So I guess I picked the one which is the most suitable. But we'll get back to the normal way. Like this is just like pattern interrupt. I saw something new, so I just click. And it seems quite fun. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep this. All right. Okay, so welcome everybody. So we're gonna be back to back a bit different because Bo just now he attended a session with a client. So maybe you can tell us what happened.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, it's an Upwork client. She's a startup agency. She knows nothing about yeah, I mean, basically what I've done is that I proposed my price to her, $1,000 for 20 something email, and then she's okay with it. So she's already leaning towards what I offer, like in terms of my service, my work, stuff like that. But she still needs to talk to a few people because she's building a team of an agency. Yeah. So she needs to talk to like website builder, graphic designer, okay, other copywriters, and then yeah, it's a team of 4, including her. So she's the one who's doing most of the client outreach stuff and client acquisition and stuff like that. And then she's just going to hand over all the email marketing stuff for me to do. Like she want to find someone she trusts and just to hand over everything to the person. So she's actually not interested to interrupt with any kind of work, and she want to find someone who's capable of doing that, like creating automated sequences, building the templates, segmenting the audience, doing the testing, A/B testing and stuff like that. And then I think that's the main thing she wants the person to complete. Yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah.
So this is good because you have quote unquote more creative freedom.
Yeah.
So you get to really like show them what you can do. Pros and cons. Don't be the mistake you can make is you assume they want everything and because when they don't give you any resistance, like I'm concerned about this. It can be a very good thing or it can be a very bad thing. But nowadays, actually, I don't like it so much. If you don't get any resistance from your prospect, sometimes it means they are not serious, because serious buyer will have something they want to clarify, or they have some demands. Usually, and let's say if they have no demands, when you say, hey, this is what I can do, and like, okay, I want to buy now, then you'll be like, am I selling too cheap? Something is wrong. Am I selling too cheap? Like, this is so it sometimes it's not very good. But I think this is where experience, and you need to be careful. If people are just too eager to do business with you, this is sometimes where we need to, like, Hey, stop. Do you actually understand it? Am I qualifying you? You have to sort of a bit like push people away. Ricky will know this in module 3. Module 3 and 4 you. Oh, by the way, Ricky just joined HTC. I saw in the Slack. So congratulations, Ricky.
Congrats.
Waiting for you, all you guys except Jay. Jay is
Yeah.
already in, so.
I'm in module 5. All right, so let's see how it goes.
Well, you're pretty fast. Is it like 1 week, 1 module? So.
I do more than 1 week per module for me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but is it good join the HTC? I mean, I plan to do that, but someday, like in
Yes.
1
someday.
year.
Do you have
Do you have
$4,000 sitting in your bank
Is
and
that-
not using?
4?
If you have $4,000 sitting in your bank doing nothing, then the answer is yes. If you don't have, then you have to ask the closer and let's see what you can work out. But if you have like 4K in the bank, then it's like, yeah, what there is no better use of the $4,000 than this. That's how I see it. Like there's so many things in that auction I want to buy, which is why I haven't bought that stupid graphic card until now.
Graphic
Because
card.
yeah, I want to buy a graphic card. It cost me about $1,000, but you know the $1,000, how many things I can buy from that log shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't justify that.
Uh,
So I have a lot of other things, including I want to buy stuff for my own business.
yeah.
Like I want to run ads, I want to buy some templates. So I can't justify spending money there. And the worst thing is if I buy a car, I know I'll be playing a lot of computer games. So that is like double negative for me. I don't want to do that. So let's not go there.
The investment is for leisure.
I can actually play games with my card currently. There's no that I can play everything. That's probably literally makes no difference. I already checked with other people. Buying the card is the game problem. It's not the card problem. I don't play like Call of Duty or any shooting games. I mean, I don't play those games, so it doesn't make a difference to me. I'm playing a game which I can probably run on my laptop. Like I'm a simple person. So going back to the boss case, when people are like too eager, this you have to be very, very careful. But if you mess it up this time, don't worry about it, because this seldom happens, to be honest. Where you have no resistance, it seldom happens. Usually people will have questions, they will have doubt. So it's actually easier to deal with those, because once you clarify everything, they don't have any doubts, then the only logical decision they can make is yes. So I prefer that time. And once you get good at handling the objections and blocking objections, then you actually will prefer that. Then you're like, shit, I have no excuse.
Right.
I have to do something. I have no excuse now. So the answer is going to be yes. So I'm not sure like what initially when Bo told me, I thought he closed the deal already, but he told me a little. I'm a bit confused. I'm not sure how confirmed it is, because this you made a mistake. You have to ask exactly when are they going to get back. They say they want to make a decision, or you need to ask for specific. You have to be brave to ask. Oh, so you're looking to spend. How much are you looking to spend? Exactly how many emails? Can you give me a range? Are we talking about 5? Are we talking about 10? Or you want to get back to me later? You want to go and arrange some stuff? Okay, when can I expect the date? So let's say today is Monday, and she says on Friday she'll get back to you. You can actually say this. So Friday at this time, whatever time you guys meet, Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific. It's PST, right?
For them it's like 12 hours before, so it's like 7 p.m. is 7 a.m. for her. Yes.
Yeah. So if we follow her time is Pacific PST.
EDT, Eastern Time.
Okay. So you just say Friday Eastern Time. If by that time I didn't hear from you, and if I send you a message and you didn't reply, I assume we're not going to move forward. Is that accurate?
Wow.
You want
Powerful.
to ask for that. you want to be so like certain, because this, I can bet you nobody's going to talk like that on Upwork. I can
Yeah,
bet you
right.
nobody is going to talk like that on Upwork, especially those at the lower price range, because it shows your confidence. It shows that you are very precise, and when you're very precise, it's a good indication of this person. They do the work is going to be very precise. It's not going to be wishy-washy. I can expect good work, even if they don't say this out. They will. I mean, that's the impression you're giving them. Very precise. So that, and if you're more precise than the person, some of them, they'll perceive this as, hey, this person knows what he's doing. And that's what you want them to think. So this is what I would change in based on what you told me. You know, if they say they want to go and arrange some stuff, go and fix some time, can actually ask them. So what are the other things they'll be doing? She told you she wants graphic designer, web builder.
Yep. Web builder and then like graphic designer, because the agency is literally just starting out, and then she needs to build a website. She hasn't got any clients yet, okay, but she has a few potential clients that she knows personally, her friend, in the industry she's planning to work in, to offer them email marketing services. And then she told me, yeah, based on the budget, I mean, based on the fees she's going to charge them. And then like I asked him if $1,000 is good for him, good for her or not. And then she answers, it looks good based on the numbers. Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
If that's exactly what you said, then before you mention the price, maybe you want to make your offer sound reasonable. So you can say something like, roughly how much you're going to charge them, because I'm going to charge you around 1,000 for 20 emails. Now, the market rate, if you are dealing directly with customers, is going to be 5,000 to 10,000. Now, why is this? It's because here is where the experience comes in. You show her one email for a business which is doing this amount of revenue. One email is roughly going to give them how much sales. So the business owner will be making 20, 30, 50,000. Okay. She can charge them 5,000 on that. And it's going to be very easy because they're going to make 20 or 10. She's charging them 5. From the 5, she can give you 1. So this is where, you almost want to make her answer the question, like, roughly these emails, how much do you think they're going to pay you for it? This is, now once you say that, and once again, nobody's going to talk like this on Upwork. I guarantee you nobody's not going to talk like that on Upwork. Like, you want to show them how much it's actually future pacing, module 5. You want to make them imagine how they're using your stuff. Making them imagine. And you want to make them imagine also, if they don't use your stuff, what is going to be the trouble? So what I just did there, it's helping them to imagine. Yeah. So without looking at the full closing, I can't really comment further. That being said, I like that you can get these meetings one-on-one. So I would like you to share how you approach the project, so you can walk us through, and I mean, everybody can learn something from this. Is that
But
okay?
have you experienced before about the thing like this, Jay?
Sorry?
I mean, have you experienced that kind of things before?
On Fiverr, yes, usually.
Oh, okay.
I don't use Upwork. I'm on
Right.
Fiverr. So on Fiverr, it's a bit different. They'll see my gig and they'll contact me. And
Yeah.
I'll usually ask, like, they'll ask me, and I'll just, in my reply, I'll show, hey, whatever you ask, I know what I'm doing. This is the proof. So I need this and this and this from you, so I can, actually, I know I can help them, but I just ask, can you send me your website? Can you send me this and that? I can help you to take a look before we hop on a call.
Yeah.
Then after I see it, usually what I'll do is I'll send them a screenshot to tell them, I saw your website. I mean, I don't type, I saw your website. I think I can help. I just send them a screenshot and I say, yes, I can help. You can place your order now. So they will get on a call and I'll see if it's something I want to close or something. So that's what I'm doing now. Last time I'm doing something similar like this. Similar, just the execution is different, the closing is different, but the flow is more or less there. So it's a bit different on Upwork because on Upwork you bid for projects, as I understand. So it's a bit different. They will have a little like more options. But on Fiverr, if somebody message you, chances of them buying is pretty high. It's more than 50% from my experience. So yeah, Bob, maybe you can just show us how you approach the project and do some screen share. You walk us through.
Do you mean like from like this project, coming project, or before?
Yeah, I mean just this can
Because
just
I
share.
don't understand the question.
Yeah, you can share anyone. I mean you can share both also. Just walk us through like how you saw the project. What is your consideration?
Oh, you mean the proposal? Is
Yeah,
it?
the proposal. Yeah.
All right. I mean, like, let's
Yeah.
go.
You can walk them so Max and Anastasia can have a look at how you approach. Then they can learn. They can benefit from it. Okay. While Bob is looking for that, I'll just highlight something. This time, Bo is not scared by graphic design. He's not scared by I want HTML emails. Previously, you were afraid of that, correct?
Yes. So
Now, once you fix that thing, now you're no longer, it's no longer a big concern. Maybe it's a small thing, but it's no longer a big problem, correct?
yeah. For sure, because if I keep on like worrying about HTML, like this design templates, then for sure it's hard for me to like handle bigger projects, right? I mean, yeah, something like that. So this is the proposal. Okay, as you can see, she touched upon HTML. Can you see my screen? Sorry.
Max and Anastasia, if it's too small, just let him know because my monitor is too big.
Oh, okay.
It's impossible for me to be too small. All right. So you guys have to give him feedback. Okay.
Okay. So is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. She mentioned, okay, it's a startup marketing agency, and then she wants HTML. Okay, this other the four of her requirements. Okay, fine, but HTML, it's something like last time the person who doesn't really know like what they need. Okay, so I treat it as the same situation and then just just send a proposal because she probably wants someone who can build the templates, which means like build an email, and then that's what I can do. Okay, I don't do HTML coding at all, but what I can do is like drag and drop email editor, which is exactly what you will mostly do if you are building a template. And when I got on the call with her, okay, and she told me she's not in Klaviyo at all. Like she hasn't got any real clients on Klaviyo yet. Okay, and then I have to explain this to her. Like, oh, most of the time you won't even know how to code. Like you just have to drag and drop, and then that comprises like 99% of the emails already.
Sorry, Bo.
Okay.
I'm gonna pause and interject here. What Bo just did is he's adding value to the prospect even before they start working. You're showing your expertise, you're adding value. So this is something you're doing correct. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Anastasia, like.
Yeah. No. Are you doing it in the screen? I mean, in the video, or just writing to her, or you invite for conversations like.
Okay. So it's basically like let's move forward because like this is just like proposal, right? I mean job posting.
I think Bo is just showing the job first, then he's going to walk you through what is going on in his mind, and then he'll show you the proposal later.
Yeah, I mean that's basically like okay, that's I jumped too quickly to the call, but I shouldn't. So let's move on to the proposal first. And inside the proposal, I just use my like profile hourly rate, but I don't care so much.
Mm.
because in the call, yeah, I will touch upon that later.
Mm.
So
Just a quick one on the rates. If let's say your
okay.
account is new, if you want to get your first deal or second deal or whatever, this is a tactic. Okay, it's a tactic. Use it sparingly. You can actually lower the rate so much until you get your first job. Okay,
Yeah.
you can lower it. So what that does is this account is no longer new. Then you can always negotiate. Now, let's say if it's ridiculous, it's like $1 per hour. Okay, it's not going to go lower than that. Let's say if it's $1 per hour. Should you do that to get the first job? I'll say yes. Reason is
Really?
you want to get the account active. You want to get into the game, because guess what? One day you're not having any clients, you are not having any work. It's one day this lower self will keep talking to you like, oh, this is bad, this is dumb, blah, 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 blah. So just having that first thing is a good first step. Okay, I'm not asking you to do this forever, just the first gig. Once you have that, increase the price. Okay. Just remember, a lot of copywriters, they are paid what, 100 per email, 1,000 per email, 10,000 per email. They all started with lower numbers as well. But that doesn't mean you're going to stay there for a long time. In fact, chances are you're going to get a good rate after half a year, 1 year. It doesn't take very long. So don't be afraid to set even this number is lower than what you normally have, just to get started. Once you get started, then we change the conversation. Then don't do that. Once you get started, let's say if I'm from Fiverr, I come to Upwork just to get my Upwork profile up, I'll give away discounts. It's just like you go into a supermarket, they give you samples to try their food. Why do they give you samples? Are they losing money? No. They are buying potential customers. Because out of 10, one will buy something. Maybe out of 20, one will buy something. Yeah, so we are actually doing the same thing. So this is a tactic. Don't do this forever. Once your account, you get some projects and you are not needing these gigs anymore, the price is going to go up, way up. Not $1 to $2. Okay, I'm talking about 1 maybe to 10, 15, 20. But just for the 1%, and you can tell them, this is a ridiculous rate. I'm putting it there. So it's only the first person. But in exchange for this, the condition is you have to give me a video testimonial. Else, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay, make this work for you.
Yeah. So moving on. Okay, before I move on, I just wanna when 10 p.m. I have another call with just to practice English. I forgot I shouldn't schedule it at 10 p.m. But yeah, I mean the person already scheduled a call with me. So yeah, I mean I have to leave around 9:50 something. So yeah, moving on quickly. And then yeah, I mean a proposal, okay, but I also send 2 screenshots from current client, from the agency. But
okay, so
yeah,
this is the proposal. Hey, it seems like you're okay. So there's a proposal, and in this proposal, what's different from the first is now you can actually send actual work to the prospect, correct?
yeah, I mean I can when the client replies me, I can actually send actual work. Okay,
Yeah.
I also can send my work in the proposal if I want, in terms of documents or in terms of attachment like this, just screenshot. So yeah,
See
I
what's the
mean,
difference between the first time and the second time? The first time, you're worried about HTML graphic design. The second time, the first time you're worried about you don't have any proof, you don't have any previous work. The second time, are you worried? I mean, this is no longer a concern, which is why I say the first time, just do whatever it takes to just get in the game. Because once you have your first, it's a very, you'll be thinking differently, you'll be operating differently. A lot of problems go away. Now, this is just a second. What happens to the third, the fifth, the sixth? Are things going to improve?
yeah, Yep. So I mean, the first time, okay, just to, I mean, like after the second and third time, you will have something like this. Like you can just name drop or number drop something in your proposal, and then like even if there's literally no results here. I didn't say I made like okay 10K with this email. No, I'm just telling them, oh, I work with this client and this client. And then you just tell them the best number you can give. And then, yeah, I mean, this client, okay, in the menopause space who made $500,000 in just a month. Did I generate that revenue? No, but I work with that client, something like that. Although,
This
yeah,
is
I mean,
very well done, by the way. This part. Okay.
yeah, I mean,
so what you just did there is very well done. I'm just acknowledging it.
okay, thanks. And then like this can only be done after you get in the game. So yeah, that's why Jay suggests you to like just get in the game so that you can work with someone, right? I mean, you can mention something, at least you can mention something. So yeah, I mean, this is basically the proposal. So
Paul, can I ask you a question?
yeah, sure.
So this cover letter is like a proposal, and
Yeah.
you are trying to mirror what the hiring person saying, right? And also try to get them curious by using the numbers. Is that right?
You can say it's based on the number, or you can just demonstrate that because on Upwork there's a lot of people who just copy and paste proposal, right? I mean, you just want to show them that you are not the kind of person. So okay, in the first line, because just to let you know, the clients can only see the first two lines of the proposal. So yeah, I mean, they can only see this, and then you have to pull them in based on that. So you have to show them you actually done something, or you actually understand what they are doing, right? So
Really, if I look at these first two lines, it's a little bit compared to the one you sent on the first time.
yeah, it's really like it's really weaker, and then like because there's limited information she's putting out, and then
Fair.
she doesn't have a lot of history, hiring history, so I can go through it because as you can see, the client, okay, here, like, oh yeah, payment method not verified, okay, which means she hasn't hired anyone yet, but she agreed to work on Upwork together. Like after she talked to, basically she's new to Upwork. That's
Okay.
basically idea. But after she hired me, like propose a contract or whatever, by that time she
So
would
you
have
might
to.
be the actual first for hire on Upwork.
Yeah, basically like that. Yeah.
Just to give, this is general advice. If somebody is totally brand new, I would put it at a lower priority unless you're like, I have nothing to do today. Let me just send a proposal. Okay. But let's say if you have choices, I would avoid people like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Just be careful. Don't do any work before she pays you. Okay.
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean like as long as you're on Upwork, you have contract already, then sure. I mean, especially the job scope has been agreed upon, then I don't think there's a big problem over there. Yeah. So if you are working off Upwork, then yeah, make sure you get paid.
Don't do that at if you're new. Don't do that. Right.
Yes, sure. Okay, so she replied. Okay, this is her reply. Yeah, I mean, she just asked me to chat. I didn't ask her to hop on the call or whatever. And yeah, she basically asked me for an interview, and then she just want to double confirm that I do HTML. I mean, I don't do HTML coding, but so that's why I built a template, or I just spend some time building out the templates. I think Anastasia already done it, or have done it already, which is something like this. Let me see. It's not here. Oh, I remember. It's here. Email samples. yeah, it's basically something like this.
Okay.
And then yeah, it's just copy, and then I didn't do the design. The design is by the existing client. I just plug their assets and then build it myself so that I can, yeah, I just to make sure I have hands-on experience and I know how to do things, how to build templates, something like that. So
This is a good example.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
Oh, this
something
is
like
even
this.
better.
Yeah, I mean, I just like
This is
yeah,
even better.
because they have already done something like in their email. I just want to model what they are doing. So the copy, this isn't like written by me, but this one is like the first one. The copy is sorry. The first one,
okay.
yeah, the copy is written by me. But the second one isn't. I just want to like build something. Yeah, I just want
Well,
to.
you can just show them, this is the work that we do. Even if it's not yours, sometimes it doesn't hurt to show. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to show, as long as you can do it. As long as they ask you to recreate that, you can do it.
Yeah,
whatever,
I recreate
even if
it. I recreate it just so that it's something created by myself, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So just to, yeah, I mean, and then I send her my samples, and then okay, just talk. Okay, yeah, the rest is just like back and forth. Yeah, I mean, so moving on to the call.
Okay, before we get on to what happened to the call, Anastasia, Max, any questions so far?
No, I'm okay.
I have one.
Yeah, please.
Nowadays, people build their website through like drag and drop and never really program HTML anymore. Why this client of yours is doing that like this?
Ricky, the short answer is they are not emeralds.
Oh,
They're sapphire, rubies, or pearls. So what is easy for you is not easy for them. That's a short answer.
And then like an important point is that she doesn't really know like what she needs, because she's not even on the platform herself. She has no experience on Klaviyo, but yeah, so she wants to find someone, and then she saw, oh, HTML or whatever somewhere, and then so she asked for someone to deal with HTML because maybe she saw that online, like how to build an email template, and then she saw the word HTML, so she put it in the requirement.
Because I know a lot of tools just build HTML for you, right?
Yeah.
So
that's
and
why
then
you're
you don't
Ricky.
have to like code like, I don't know, bracket B, you know what I mean, and then type the word inside, right? It's
Ricky,
so difficult.
But they have in
don't assume
Klaviyo.
people know. Don't assume people know that. Even if they know, they might not want to do it. I'm serious. Even if they know, they might not want to do it because their time can be better spent on other higher ticket activities, such as closing deals.
Yes.
You're not going to see HTC, many HTC people spend their time building the website. Their time is better spent on the business stuff.
Time. That's really consuming time.
Yeah.
Right. So should I move on to the
before
call?
that, Anastasia, now do you have any more concerns on jumping on a call with other people?
No. The last client that I asked you before, he hasn't come back to me because it's in America, so maybe he hasn't wake up yet. Let me check. Oh, he's here. Hang on.
Because previously you were concerned about talking with people, getting on a call. So
yeah,
now,
so I asked him to jump into the to Zoom. I already also asked Bor to teach me how to do Calendly, so I can just like send him the Calendly, which is linked to my Zoom call.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, Jay, I have a question. So
Yeah,
you
sure.
mentioned like his board client is Sapphire and Ruby. What do
If
you
you ask
mean?
me,
Like,
one of those,
uh,
probably not
like-
Pearl.
like are they like aggressive? Do you mean like they're aggressive but didn't know what they're doing?
Not everybody enjoys doing technical work or design
Okay.
work. It's just like you're not going to. I mean, just you can ask around HTC. There are some people who actually can build a website, but the time they spend building a website, they're better off delegating and hiring somebody to do it, because let's say build a website costs them $100 per hour. But if they spend that 1 hour on closing, maybe they generate 10K or 1K.
Mhm.
So by doing the website, they are losing 9K.
No, I think I get what you mean, but like I was asking Bo about like when they ask, oh, do you have email, like HTML email template examples, right? That sounds to me that that person is programming the website through code instead of using like drag and drop feature of something like, I don't know,
No,
Weebly or
how
something
they
like.
come up with the word HTML email is because they saw this on some other platform, some video.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
So when people say something, you cannot assume that they have some. You have to either clarify or just make some very different assumptions.
Yeah, and
okay.
then like just now I mentioned that she doesn't even know like what like I have to explain it to her that 99% of the email can be done with drag and drop editor. So yeah, that's basically what I told her, and then like she's okay with that. Yeah. So she doesn't know how to build a template, or she doesn't, yeah, she has no experience in this. What she wants to do is like deal with the closing stuff, like the sales and marketing stuff with client. Yeah. So yeah, the point
Okay.
is that they may not know like what they are talking about, and then you have to like go on a call and then like ask them or clarify with them, like Jay taught us. Yeah.
So just to very clarify, we do not need to see the rest of the discussion. I want to focus on what you do on the initial reply and how you send the initial proposal, because that is what I think is you are doing differently from them. Yeah.
Sorry. You mean like proposal?
This is the initial proposal, right?
Yes.
All right.
So like
Max and Anastasia, what is Paul doing differently from you?
Yeah, he actually already explained to me that he customized his cover letter to every clients differently.
Okay, so for both of yours, don't need to worry about the closing yet. Just focus on getting people to say yes to a call, to a meeting.
Yeah.
So you can see how he do this. You want to take some notes. Okay, what is he doing differently from me? The more differences you can spot, the better.
Yeah, and then this client also asked me. He said that I won't be able in your time because my time will be like very different. Let's say he said that I won't be able. Okay. The concern is like how to make adjustment with the client, but doesn't sounds like I can do whatever time you want me to get a meeting.
If it's your first client, do whatever it takes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the first client. Do whatever it takes. Get in the game. Then the second time you can make adjustment. Max, anything you see your boy is doing a bit different from you?
Yes. Between me and different with Paul, I think his cover letter, the proposal is more precise and shorter and very straight to the point. Compared to me, I'm used a lot of the me.
Actually,
And
I think
then
this is
one
long,
thing
if you ask me. I think this is long, but it's not too long. If you say this is short, then I will really question your proposal.
mine is longer.
Really, this is
Mine
long?
is much more long.
This is long.
Oh my God.
Don't assume business owners are going to read if it's long. I mean, this is long. If you ask me,
Mhm.
maybe try. Well, next time try half of this.
Wow.
No way, really?
Try half of this.
My God,
get-
I'm twice
to get them
more.
to get them to reply you. Your goal of the proposal is to get people to reply you. Your reply is to sell the appointment. Okay, step by step. You try to do everything in one shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Like, if I cut it half, maybe I have to like maybe like remove one of this, because if I include only this part, it sounds like I can copy and paste to everyone, right? I want to have some space for them. So yeah, I try to cut it half. Oh my God. Yeah, and yeah. Sorry.
Second paragraph, third paragraph, fourth paragraph, fifth paragraph could be removed, and I think you will still get the effect, if you ask me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
You need to read it from a business owner eyes, not the copywriter's eyes. So that's the difference. But it's okay. I mean, this is still okay if like the first or second paragraph you got my interest, I'll actually read the whole thing. But if it's longer than this, then you really need to work on saying, getting the action with less words. Because Max, if you tell me this is short, then we have a problem.
Mine is almost 1,000 words. I think it's more than 1,000 words. Too long. Mhm.
Yeah, but Max still got the reply, right? I mean, Max got on the call yesterday, and then like, what was the experience like?
Actually it's kind of like job interview, but I'm not sure the prospect they so rush the time. They end it so very end it early, so I didn't make my point very clear. And then
if they end it early, then there'll be two things you want to check. Number one is what you did before the call, and what you did at the start of the call. Yeah. But
Jay, sorry.
without looking at the recording, actually very hard for me to comment.
Jay, what I want to know is like when you get a call, what is the closing words to make it close? You know, like
Wrong question. Join HTC, learn how to do the opening, then we talk about closing. Don't ask me how to do flying kick before you can punch.
Oh my God.
Wrong question. Don't worry about that yet.
Yeah, you get I think you need to you need the foundation first before you jump into tactics, because if you just know the tactics, the tonality could mess you up. People think you are
There's so many things you need to get right before you talk
people
about
may
that.
think you are cocky or something, because I have that experience. Like
oh, no.
I know the tactic, and then when I like speak, I was preparing with my wife, and then she was like, you sound so cocky or something. Like because
don't
like
worry
when you
about
hear
those.
Jay, right? Jay was like telling Bo about all this, right? If you don't have the right tonality, you might end up being very cocky.
The words don't matter. That much I can tell you.
Yeah,
it's more like the
okay.
way you say it. So don't worry about those stuff yet. Let's just worry about writing the proposal, getting a reply, get on the phone. Once you get on the phone, now here's the trick.
Yeah.
Agree to meet 1 or 2 days later, so you can find somebody in the group to do a practice role play. Now I need some help to how to open, how to answer some questions. Then you worry about that. This is what I thought, Paul, right? Initially,
Yes.
2 days or 1 day. You don't book it the same day, you have no time to practice.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, don't worry about the call yet. Let's worry about writing a proposal, an effective proposal. Okay, once you have this done, okay, we talk about the next thing. Focus on one thing. This is what we call practice in isolation. You don't practice the whole process. You practice one part of the process. You get good at it until like write the proposal. I don't need to talk so much. I don't need to actually think so much. And just write 15 minutes, 20 minutes, not more than half an hour. Okay, done. Once you can do this, okay, we talk about the next thing. So today I don't even want to discuss about the closing or whatever. Like let's just focus on this. Okay, Bo is doing something right with his proposals. Okay, maybe for this, I would say the headline, the first line is a bit, I don't know. But the first one which he sent, I really like it. The first one, the pattern interrupt, and you show him the pattern. Actually, I like that much more than this. Okay, but I
Yes,
understand
but-
I understand if you half-ass it, because if I see payment unverified, I won't even send a proposal. I don't like this kind of I feel it's a pink flag. It's almost a red flag. Okay, so for this type of situations, we want to go by the book. Deal in Upwork. Don't start any work before you're being paid. Very strict.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because
yes.
these things easily can blow up in your face. I don't want that to happen to you. Okay, but I mean, maybe it goes well, and especially if it's a new business owner. For me, I don't like. But if let's say you are trying to get your feet wet, you're starting up, it's okay. I'm just saying, for me, if anybody come and ask for my help, it's a new business owner, I probably just like, I don't think we're a good fit. That's me. Okay, but initially you don't be so picky. You have to earn the right to be picky, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
First 1 or 2 deals, whatever, just say yes. Whatever it is, just say yes. Then once you get in the game, now you see the third proposal is going to be even better, correct? I mean, sorry, the third prospect is going to be better, right? This is the second, I assume. I assume this is the second. The third is going to be better. The fourth is going to be better. So as long as you make improvements, like 6 months from now, you'll be looking at this and like, why 2021 I struggle so much? You imagine like 6 months ago, if you can achieve what you do today, you'll be surprised, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I it's very slow. I take like I'm making improvement, but it's slow. I mean, it's slow in my opinion.
You know why the progress now is faster? Because it's actually not the problem of I know how to do this thing. The how to, actually, most of us, you won't be too wrong about it.
Yeah.
But the execution, what to do first, the timing, all of this is actually more important. I wouldn't have said all of this last year. It's this year, because I study a bit closer with about that lot of stuff. I realized this. Most people, the ideas is not their problem. It's when you're stuck and you don't know why the problem is. This is why coaching. I never thought coaching was important until this year. Until I get coach. Okay, so good news, Ricky. You'll be getting your coach for 90 days.
Yay.
I thought there is only eight session, but
It's for 90 days. Once you arrange with your coach, you will know. So you'll be getting 3 things: the coach, the accountability partner, and the training itself. Now, initially, what I thought is the training video is the most important. But now I think not really. I think the coaching is more important than the video, and the video is actually crazy good. So yeah, and
Yeah, I
this is
see
coming from somebody who watched the video 3 times.
you watch 3 times.
Yeah, I watched 3 times. Minimum you
Yeah.
should be watching twice anyway.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, because I might not have that much time watching.
You have to
all
make
of
time for
it.
this. You have to make time for this. It's part of the reason why the program is 4K, because if it's $40, people won't make time for it. It can be everything the same.
To watch like 3 times or 6 times. I heard.
Yeah.
I was watching one video in module 1, and then first time Dong Kang. I think you said that too. And then like, I read my book like 5-6 times. I'm like, that's a lot. But yeah,
The good news is you watch the first time you watch at 1x speed. The second time you can watch at 1.5. Maybe the third time you can watch at double speed.
yeah. Yeah, I guess what I
Yeah,
will
but
do is
honestly, you have to find time for it. I know it's very taxing, but you just have to rearrange a lot of priorities.
yeah.
These are the things will actually make you more effective. So it is why the program is 4K, because they can do the exact same thing. But if it's $40, you probably won't watch all the videos. You won't attend the coaching. This is why it's very hard to give good free advice. Seriously, I give a lot of advice to people. Not everybody implement. Not everybody take it seriously, because until this year I never charged for my advice. It's this year once I charge for my advice, then I see actually people take it more seriously. They arrive on time. They arrive early. Yeah. So, and all of this actually they're not. In this video he covered what I watched it 2 years ago. I sort of believe it that time. Now I really believe it. It's like you can do the exact same thing, but if the price is different, it makes a world of a difference. But just have this in your mind. Don't like, I want to charge very high price upfront. If you have that level of confidence, go ahead. I don't. So I'm just going to do it my way. I get in the game. Whatever it takes, I get in the game. Once you are there, then okay, now we have options, we have choices. Now we're going to say no more. Say no more often. I do this to Bo a lot of times. He say, I'm joking. I say, I'm not joking. We have to. There will come a stage where you will have to say no to people. Maybe not now, maybe 3 months, 6 months down the road. But if you keep doing the proposals, you keep doing all this, there will come a time, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months. Don't be surprised. Then you are overbooked. Then you will start to say no to people, because you can be more selective. You're not going to take on anyone who is going to be low ticket.
Bo is going to like fire client.
Yeah, I'm going to fire clients. It's part of the learning and growing process. I'm not joking, but you don't get to do that now. Step by step. You're already, making progress. I acknowledge that. Just every prospect, you realize you learn something, correct? Actually, not one thing, you learn a few things, and you keep stacking on that. I mean, it's just a matter of time, all right? Actually, I had prepared a story here, but since Bo is going to go, anything else you guys want to ask him? Okay. So if Bo needs to leave now, then ta-ta. Okay.
Thanks, Jake.
Others, I actually have prepared something. It's actually from module 5, but I find it so impactful. I'll tell it my way, so they can't accuse me of sharing HTC content. Okay, so when we do anything, a lot of people will think about bridge. Okay, so the story is about bridges and bricks. Okay, actually I don't like the brick example. I was thinking bridges and jigsaw puzzle. Okay, let me just make it a bit more visual. Just in case we don't know what is a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, I don't want to assume nowadays. Okay, so what has the bridge and jigsaw bridge? Okay, what does the bridge and jigsaw puzzle has to do with this? Now, a lot of people, me included, okay, I'm guilty as well. When we do something new, we take a new program, we buy a new course or whatever. I mean, I bought a lot of nonsense in the past. I have the bridge mentality. So what does the bridge mentality means? Let's say I'm on the left side, I want to go to the right side. On the left side, I want to go to the right side. How many outcomes are there? 2 outcomes. Either I reach the other side or I don't reach the other side. Okay. If it's a bridge, either I reach the other side. So it's either I succeed or I fail. That's most people's mentality, including me. All right. So that's a mistake I make. So in module 3, what Sifu share is, you want to have a different kind of mentality. Instead of looking at everything which you do as a succeed or fail, Oh, I bought crypto, I failed. I bought copywriting, I failed. Oh, I learned how to do webinar, I failed. What other things you guys tried before in the past? Just shout it out. What other things you guys tried in the past?
I just work on a job, so I don't.
You're
Maybe
fortunate.
that's considered as a failure, but
Anastasia, Max, what other things you guys did before in the past? Just
Like
maybe-
taking a course or something like that.
okay, course. What courses?
No, never. I mean, I always know what I want to in the course, and then it's fine. You know, like I'm sticking on it.
Damn. Lucky you.
But the
Next.
failing,
I fail as an insurance agent. I sell insurance.
Okay.
Is that considered? Yes. Okay.
Anastasia and Ricky, so lucky. Yeah? Huh?
not really. It's not in that case. I mean, let's say in e-commerce, I deal with
e-commerce considered one.
Yeah. I joined the e-commerce, you know, like the 2020, like everybody selling e-commerce, and it's quite booming at first.
Mhm.
But then it's coming here, people already get used to digital, and then people already like coming to digital, and then my selling, it's like from 100 into now like only 30, 20,
Okay.
something like that.
So you tried e-commerce. So
Yeah.
if we have the mentality of everything, it's either I succeed or fail. It's not a very good mindset to have. So Sifu shares a jigsaw puzzle mindset. So jigsaw puzzle mindset, instead of looking at everything you do as a separate thing, like this is a one-way trip, one journey, look at everything you do as part of a big puzzle. Now, when you are missing one puzzle, sometimes, I mean, have you had the feeling of you are missing one puzzle and you can't find it? Do you feel very frustrated?
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's the feeling. So sometimes when you have everything there, but you just lack one or two skills, it feels like you are still a failure. It feels like this picture is still not complete. It feels very frustrating. So sometimes when you let's say if you guys compared your situation with Boss, you're like, hey, why is it Boss now he get his client, he get his second deal, he get this and that. Why is it like I'm not making any progress? So this is the situation. Boss has did a few things correctly. Like when I see his work during Copy Academy, I know he can write better than me. I see the emails he writes.
It's 21 hours.
Sorry.
I see the way he write. I know he can write better than me, which is why I offered him to write some articles for my client. Like, hey, we need some articles anyway. Go and do that. We need some sales pages. You go and do the research. I'll do the writing. Because I mean, I understand that niche a bit better. So he can write pretty well. That much I can tell you. And it's just, I know he liked two things. He liked the confidence. And he like, what's the next step to do? He don't know these two things. So it is very easy for me to, because I've been in similar situation, not the exact situation. I've been in similar situation. So I tell him, hey, you need two more pieces of the puzzle and you have a picture. Go do this, go do this. He wanted to do cold email because of Antoine's class. I said, you can't even close. You don't have the confidence. Let's say cold email, they get on, they like your email. They get on the call. Can you close? 10K, 20K?
Yeah.
Like, no, then okay, let's go on Fiverr, let's go on Upwork. Those people there are ready to buy. So we remove the difficulty there. I'm not saying you're going to do Fiverr for forever.
Yeah.
But just get in the game. Get something here so you can show yourself. Actually, initially I told him just to show your parents, show your family. But actually more importantly is to show himself that you can do this. So I told him, go to Fiverr. I don't care what Antoine says. You go to Fiverr, you go and get your first few gigs.
Yeah.
We see how it goes. Okay. So he just needed that two things. Okay. He needed the confidence. He need to know what's the next step. That's it. So I just coach him a little. I spent like, I think two or three coaching sessions with him. Then yeah, asked him to do. I forced him to do the things he don't want to do. He said he don't want to get on the car. I said, I don't care. You come here. He
doesn't want to go to the class?
Not go to the class. He don't want to jump on the live session.
Oh, you mean why?
You ask him. it's the same reason when I ask you guys to do things you don't want to do. It's the same thing. When we say do something, you just immediately do it. Chances are you're going to get improvement. But if you have a lot of I'm scared, I don't know, those kind of things is a symptom of lack of confidence. So sometimes you just need to force people to take action. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, some of you probably, let's say, lack more than 1 or 2 pieces. Okay, that is my situation for a very long time, since 2015-16. I have 1 or 2 pieces, not missing 1 or 2. I only have 1 or 2. I have to go and collect the blocks. So what are the blocks I collected? A bit of everything. A bit of this, I have a little experience as virtual assistant. I have a little experience in running ads, Facebook ads. I have a bit of experience writing email. I have a bit of experience doing video editing. Basically, everything you see here, I can do a bit. Can you see like how scattered this is? So what I was lacking is a way to tie everything together. I lack same thing. I don't know what's the next thing I need to do.
Sorry, Jay, do you suggest that we need to do this?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the good thing when you ask for people who did it, they can tell you what you don't need to do. All of this you don't need to bother.
No. I mean, you gathered your skills here.
Yeah.
Do you think that
I did all of this, but if you ask me what is important, I think what I highlighted, this is a bit more important. If you want to do what I do, if you don't want to do what I do, it's fine. You don't need to follow this.
Because I don't know what I, like it's scattered. I mean, maybe I know, but it's like I never write it down.
But when you realize when I write this down, actually I can see the big picture. Oh, so this is what I can do. But what is it people need? It's actually very, very different. What you can do and what people need.
Yeah,
it's actually very different. So for the purpose of you guys, get on Upwork, write proposals.
Yeah.
Sell. I don't care what service you want to do.
Yeah.
Just learn how to write proposals right. Now, how do you know your proposal is okay? When you can sell an appointment, and the appointment, it's when they get on the call. Now, don't come and tell me you just write some clickbait, some Zoom bait. You get people on the Zoom, to trick people to get on the Zoom. That is not the point. You have to get on the Zoom, as in they will know exactly why they are getting on Zoom. They're getting there to know more about the situation, get some clarification, get some clarity, know you are the right person to move forward. Then they move. Then you go on a call to make a decision, yes or no. That is the intended outcome. Don't go and bait them. I want to give you a free gift. You come to Zoom, I'm going to give you.
Oh, okay.
There's some people actually told me that. I'm like, no, what are you doing? So the main purpose is write a proposal, get so good at it, short enough, juicy enough, with the proof, with a good reason for people to get on Zoom call with you. Once you can do that, okay, then congratulations, your proposal passed. The next thing is how to close. But we worry about that piece of puzzle later. So don't look at things as a bridge, just look at it as a piece of the puzzle. So to get clients on Fiverr and Upwork is super damn simple. Learn to persuade people to get on a call with you, step 1. Actually, step 1, you guys already did. Choose what you want to sell. You guys already know, it's copywriting. Maybe just choose the medium, email, landing page, I don't care. Whatever is comfortable. There's people buy whatever you guys choose, people are going to buy anyway. There are enough buyers. I've seen that. Email, landing page, ads, there are buyers for that. Choose what you want to sell. Get good at writing the proposals. Get good at replying and get people to get on the Zoom call. Close the call during Zoom. Everything else, don't need to bother. Just focus on this here. Until you get on the call, you can close. Then they say, oh, actually, I need a little graphic design. Initially, Paul was like, oh, I don't know how to do graphic design. I don't want to do. What's the problem? He's lacking another puzzle. But when he actually go and do a bit of the quote unquote HTML email, he was so reluctant to do the colorful email. I said, what the hell people want to buy? He insists on doing the black and white emails because all the email gurus are doing that. So I have to, once again, I have to force him to just do it. Just go and do some, some design emails. Now you saw just now he sent the email. Quite okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's 10 out of 10, but I think it's okay. Now, if he didn't listen, he didn't go and do the puzzle. If he didn't go and do the email, colorful email, he will still like that puzzle today. And he won't have the proof today to show other people. Okay, so takeaway from this, I hope the takeaway is look at everything not as a bridge, but a piece of the puzzle. You go and collect the puzzles which is required. If there is one thing that everybody asks for, you don't have, at least learn how to do it. YouTube, there's almost no excuse. I don't know how to design. I don't know how to do HTML emails. I'm not asking you to code with HTML, okay? That will take a while. But at least the drag and drop, I'm not asking you to build a whole website, but let's say you need to edit something on the page. If that is something you want to do, if you want to do landing page, people might expect you to do that. If you are just selling email, maybe you don't need to do this, but let's say you want to focus on landing page. Customers might expect you to be able to edit the page or create a page or something. Now, are you going to immediately go and learn all of this? The answer is no. Get on a call. Once people agree to hire you, they need something, go and learn it. That is how I see it now. Last time, my sequence is different. My sequence is I think what people want, I go and learn. Then I go and look for client. Too slow. And the problem with slow is when you take a long time to see results, you start to doubt yourself. So don't repeat my mistake. What I'm saying today, just trust this is a better way, it's a fastest way. Close the deal, whatever they want, go and learn. Trust yourself to be able to learn. Just trust yourself to be able to learn. Unless it's too ridiculous, they ask you to do 3D animation. Okay. Say no. Unless you already have background like that. Okay. But if it's something that you can learn in 1 or 2 days watching YouTube, or let's say there's a website called Udemy. I used to teach there. Udemy. If there's something that can be learned on Udemy, there is no excuse you cannot learn it. Okay. So what is going to, I wish this will change your mindset, as in, don't sell what you can do today. What you can do today, trust me, is very little. What people want usually is very, very different. The quality maybe is not there, but your clients don't know how to judge for quality, most of them. They know quantity. Oh, do you know how to edit video? Do you know this? Do you know? Until you move to higher price, let's say thousands, yes, those people will know how to differentiate quality. But at the very entry level, most of the business owners don't know what is a good email. They don't know what is a good landing page. They don't know what is a good website. They don't know what is a good Facebook ad. They will just know, does it look nice? That's all they can tell. Or is the grammar nice? Or is it a very proper English? That's all they can say. That is the awareness level. So you being a very, very high conversion writer, it doesn't help you. I rather you take the time to go and learn how to segment the email or how to do the email automation. That will actually be more in demand.
Especially clients who said at the first, they said that I want a native English speaker, and the English need to be like really, I was like,
you can apply. If they see your proposal, they feel the English is not good and they really want very, very good English, they won't reply you. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But if that is just one of the things, because when you see the whole list, there's always 1 or 2 things that you can't do.
Yeah.
there is always this if everything you can do.
Except I'm not a native speaker.
If let's say they have a list of 20 things, if you can do everything,
Yeah.
something is wrong. Something is wrong. Usually the whole list, there will be a few things that you can't, but you can just be upfront about it. Hey, you know, what this thing which you say, I can do everything. I specialize in, let's say there are 10 things. I specialize in number 1 and 2. The reason why I specialize in number 1 and 2 is because this makes a lot of money not for me, for you. Makes a lot of money for the business, which is why I specialize in copywriting. Okay, the design part I can do, but I'm not an expert. Here's my work. They see, what are you talking about? This is you're not expert. It looks fine. It looks beautiful. You want them to come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
You want them to think, hey, you say you're not good at graphic design. I see the image actually look nice. Then you must be very good at copywriting. Okay, hired. You can't say this. You want them to come to their own conclusion. Okay, so let's say they want everything native English speaker. Just say, hey, by the time you read this, you can probably tell I'm not a native English speaker, but what I can do is I'm very good at the language of money, which means I can write to generate sales.
Yeah.
If that is important to you,
Yeah.
let's talk. It's the same if I send you the video, remember? The opening, what he said. Out of this thing, if native English is important to you, I'm not the person. I'm probably too expensive anyway. So don't come and tell me I'm expensive. I'm just telling you I'm expensive. You don't need to do exactly what I do, but it gives you the idea. Just tell them upfront. This is everything you said you want. I'm very good at this. This I can do. I'm not very good at it. That being said, let me show you. This is what I say I'm not good at. If this is the worst thing, they will imagine, oh, the good thing must be very good. And that's actually one trick to use. The boy actually didn't use this. Maybe I'll teach him some other day. Okay, so hopefully this will help to improve the proposals. I want you guys to go and send the proposals. I don't know how Upwork replenish the connects. I heard you need to buy them. I don't know. But when your proposal is good, it shouldn't matter. The connects shouldn't matter. If you ask me, should I buy connects? If it's for the purpose of sending more proposals, the answer is yes. But you shouldn't need to do that because I don't think Bo buys connects. You can ask him. I'm
no,
not sure.
He said no. I already asked.
No, why he don't need to buy? Because you don't. The game is not sending many proposals. The game is sending proposals that are so effective you don't even need to go and buy.
Yes, because
Yeah.
when you get appointment, they give you the connects actually.
Yeah.
Like if they ask if they discuss and then the clients already agree with you, the Upwork give you the money.
Yeah. So we don't actually
Yeah.
need to do that. So that's even better.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's set this goal. That's this week's goal.
Yeah.
To write good proposals. If you need boss help, he's happy to help. Add him as friend on Facebook or something. Ask for his proposals. Study what is he doing. What's the difference between yours and his? You can just take more than boss. You can go and Google search for effective Upwork proposals. But I'm not sure if those works. I know Bo got 2 clients, 1 or 2 clients. So he's doing something right and actually write his proposal. I quite like it. Okay, especially the first. I quite like it. So imagine the first, if he already have the proof, will even be better because what he shown just now is actually half-ass. It's actually not so strong. The ending is nice. The beginning I don't like at all. It looks very generic. Feels like he copy and paste. Okay, but that's beside the point. So this week, this is just our focus. Ricky's focus will be to put the hours in HTC. HTC will take up so much of your time. Let me tell you first, it's going to take up so much of your time. Okay, if you need to sleep a bit less, just prepare to do it. It takes a lot of time. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Okay, so if there are no other questions, I guess we're going to wrap up.
Okay. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Okay, we see you guys next week.
Yeah, thanks.